Hello again in another video. So another question was, well, this is the question where many of my followers ask many times, and that is, I want to communicate with my guides, I want to communicate with my angels, I want to communicate with my spirits above. And now you have to know, first thing is that when I've been in contact with them many times, I can do it daily, don't say my. We are all one big family. Above there is only one big family. There are many types of spirits, of you can say light beings, angels. There are many types. There are also well, the most common comes from most of religions is that you have an angel with wings. But you have to know also that the guides come which are most relevant for you in the particular moment, or even most relevant to you at any time. They can be also beings that are truly happiness. They can send you truly happiness. There are beings that are truly love. They can send you only love, great feelings, love. There are beings that are very intelligent. They have really big knowing, really big intellect. They can send you good ideas and help you in intellectual things. And really most interesting thing also is that there are beings that don't like to talk at all. They feel that it's unnecessary to talk. They are in such high love feeling. You can say love, I would say, I don't have exact words how to describe it, but they are in such static love of highest feelings that they don't, it's unnecessary to even talk. They will just send you these feelings that you can be also in a truly bliss. So how do you know that you are being contacted them? Well, first of all, you have to know that they are always contacting you. They are talking to you through life, I mean, through everything that you see. Even when you sometimes feel that, okay, I will click this video right here, and pop comes out a video, and you say, oh, this is exactly what I needed. And you say, now, who made you click this video? Or who made you read this book? Or who made you go there? Now, you would say, oh, nobody, there wasn't an angel pointing a finger, say, hey, click on this video, click here, here. Now, there were feelings that made you do this. Now, once this happens, become aware of the feelings, of the sensations that you had that made you click this video. Sometimes you see these angel numbers, like 11, or like 88, or like 00, or like 000, or like 888, and you say, oh, I always see these double numbers. Oh, like it's always 10 o'clock when I look, it's always 12 o'clock when I look. Now this is a message for you. We are watching you, and not like we are watching you, we are watching you, but this is a message for you. And if you see these numbers and you have a good feeling inside, or even any feeling inside, this feeling indicates the connection between them, between you and above. Now, many times, why do they not come in contact with you? Well, consider it. Many think that, okay, I close my eyes, there is an angel, he's saying to me this, do this, and if you do this, it will help you, and you will do this will not help you, and you should choose this boyfriend, or you should choose this girlfriend, whatever, and if you do this, you will make millions of dollars, if you make this, you will make $1. It's not like that. Basically what happens is you can have a visual feeling of them, visual, inspiration of them. But the thing is that it's really unnecessary, because there are many choices that you have to do yourself. For example, should I go to school, for example? They know much more than you do. And in this case, if you don't have an answer, it means that both possibilities are okay. If you go to school and if you don't go to school, this is the choice that you have to make yourself. The thing is that they don't say anything in front of you, because it will distract you from your free will. You have to have always your free will. Now, when they contact you is basically when you really need to have a contact. For example, I was doing, you can say, channeling mediumship for 2 girls. You can say woman. And I feel that one of them will become a healer and the other will become a channeler. And channeling is a mediumship. Medium, you can say, communication with the spirits. And they write to me, they want to contact their spirit guides, whatever, their guides. And I say, okay, let's try. Now, at first, nobody comes, and then she says, I really want to contact them. And then suddenly, pow, somebody comes to me, and I say, okay, there is a man here. He is very precise. You can say serious. He asks me, do you really want to become in contact? She said, yes, of course, definitely. And she says, he responds, okay, if she really wants to, we can do that. What happens in the next 5 minutes is she becomes energizing. She becomes like, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? And suddenly she knows all answers to all her questions. But the problem is she doesn't have any questions anymore. And okay, there were questions like, what is my previous physical life, what's my meaning, and blah blah blah. And then the person changed to Buddha, and the Buddha came to her and she had conversation with Buddha. But the thing is that they came in contact. They opened her the healing abilities. They opened her a channel on top of the head. It's a white light channel above her head, and she is very good with healing. I was impressed that in 1 day you can become a healer. 1 day time. It's maybe 2 days. But the thing is, what happened next day is that she got so much energy that on the next day she was like shaking, she was like dizzy, the head was spinning around, she was sweating, and she was, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. And then she took her friend, went to the park, to the forest, slept there all night, wake up completely new. She now has the ability to heal. No, but the thing is that many people are not ready for such telepathic communications, because once you receive a message, you can receive message through dreams, you can receive messages through the life, you can receive messages somebody just you meet on the street says the words you need to hear, or sometimes through feelings. But through telepathic communications, you get his energy, and when you get his energy, it could be really too much for your body, for your energy, because your physical body is not meant. It is meant for such communication, but it's not. You can say many people are not ready to even have a glimpse of that high energy. For example, many times my higher self comes to me. It's just so much energy. You cannot consume that much energy. It's just all your head is suddenly energizing, shivering, electricity. You feel golden light here, and maybe for 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's okay. You have conversation for 1 or 2 minutes. But the most important thing you need to know, you have to have a question that really you want to know, Then you will get the answer. If you have a question, what will happen tomorrow? They also know, they already know that this is just a question that doesn't even need, it's not meant for your soul, for your spirit, for your evolution, and they will not touch these questions. But to keep it simple, communication is happening all the time with you and your spirit guides. You really have to want to become in a stronger communication, or if in this life it's meant for you, if if it matches your personality, your personal interests, your energies, you will become in contact by them. You will become in contact through meditation. You will feel very much energies from meditation, and they can help you also to achieve your goals. But the most important thing is that you must really want. It must be somehow aligned with your personality, that if even this happens to you, it will not change your life completely. Like you will get crazy, or you will start quitting your jobs, stop going to school, stop doing this and this and this. That somehow you still remain on the same track, and you will have a choice whether you still want to contact with like angels, spirits, or you want to keep your own physical life, because the free will is always left to you. Another thing is that many times they will not turn to you unless you want to contact them, because if it's not meant, for example, before you were born you made many agreements, like I want to experience like such energy vibrations, for example, such way of living, then they will come in contact with you. Or sometimes many would want to experience being a healer, like I talked about this woman before, and they will come to them. The situations will come to them. They can do whatever they want, but they will reach to a point that the situations will come and go to them and make them start doing this. Although it's maybe not a free will, but they will always have a free will. They will always have to choose. The next thing is, if it's not possible for you to become in contact with them, you have to start meditating so that you yourself slowly change your vibrations, I would say. Vibrations that you will slowly become aware of, there is energies, there are higher energies, there are energies like love, there are energies like peace, like happiness, like bliss. Energies have color. Oh, there is a higher self, I'm just living this life, I have previous lives, and you expand your consciousness to many new things. And when this expansion is really greater, that there would be not such strong effect of the first telepathic communication. Now, what happens to the people which are not ready for a communication with their higher selves? Basically, they become, they can get, you can say, crazy. They can get all types of physical sufferings, like sweating, like shaking suddenly, like feeling dizzy, like stomach stops working, they just feel sick all the time. You can get such energy bursts that can lead to bad feelings. But if you have a friend who is a healer, you can say, who cleans energies, that's no problem to clean you up. But the important thing is that you have to know that that energy is so high that it can burst your chakras, it can burst your, it can make you physical, it can be seen and felt as a physical illness or way of physical unhealthy expressions, you can say that. So basically this is another thing that you have to be ready. So another thing is which comes next is that you may want to become that somebody gives you questions and you can answer them through their higher self, through their spirits, through your spirits or angels or whatever. That you want to become, like, let's say, more or less a mediumship or a channeler. Another thing is that you have to have zero emotions. Zero emotions. Zero emotions. Emotions. What it means is, many of you who are watching have the idea that there are bad spirits. And when you have the idea of bad spirits, you have the feeling that something can go wrong. you have to let it go. There are no bad spirits that can or want to contact you. There are many things you can say, energetic, bad energy beings or whatever you can say that. I have never been in contact with them, or they have never been in contact with me, but I know that there are like energy blocks that can happen. There are like energy astral energy traumas that can not traumas, that astral energy parasites or whatever, but they all happen for a reason. For example, you learn something from that. Now here, when you have this idea of something that is bad, you have to clean it out. You have to let it go. There are no such things as something bad. God can never, not never, but why should God create something that can harm you? You are the one that harms yourself because you choose to have a harmful experience. Let it all go. Forget, let it all go. Let go of the belief that you had something like this. The same thing would be, for example, you do channeling for somebody and he says, I want to talk with my past loved ones. And the loved ones come to you and you start crying and you start crying and you start crying. You both start crying. There are some messages coming through, you both start crying. You have to have zero emotions. Because if you start crying, that means that something with this energy matches your own energy. And that the energy that comes through matches your own energy. That something inside you is not aligned with the highest joy. And it connects, these two energies connect and stay within you. You have to let it all go. Let it through. Zero emotions. Now another thing is that when you become in contact, I believe in many levels. First level is you feel in your personal day-to-day life that somebody is helping you, somebody is contacting you, somebody is like making your day-to-day situations. Next thing is, it happens in your dreams. You have good dreams, vision dreams, dreams of new ideas, and so on and so on. So these are the two steps that you can go truly in, and this will not harm you energetically. This will only make your awareness larger and stronger. The next thing is energy inspirations. You suddenly sit and you feel, oh my god, there's energy coming inside. I feel on my hands are starting cold, hot, dizzy, sweaty, itching, very itching. My head is itching. Now this will be energy blows, energy gifts, you can say. And these energy gifts can sometimes be really shocking and really frightening and